Greetings, fellow commanders and historians. Today, we'll be having a little bit of a return to form here. We'll be doing a simple lore breakdown of the Soul-Snatcher Cults. My plan going forward is to produce a lore breakdown video like this one, and then an expanded lore video like my last one. This way, you'll get the best of both worlds. With that out of the way, I hope that you will enjoy this lore breakdown video as we set our course for the vast expanse of the one-page rules Grimdark Future universe. Where wars are waged and powers shift, there exists a faction both mysterious and formidable. The Soul-Snatcher Cults are composed of humans, aliens, and hybrids. These beings are not just any ordinary member of their species. They have been enhanced, touched by the cold fingers of advanced biotechnology, giving them speed, resilience, and a fanaticism that is unmatched. But what truly sets them apart is their psychic prowess, an ability that can bend wills and dominate minds, casting shadows over entire civilizations. But who are these enigmatic figures, and what is their place in the vast universe? From the dark corners of space, they emerge, driven by ambition and desires only known to a few. Their influence is insidious, spreading like a creeping shadow, often unseen but deeply felt. These cults, these gatherings of fanatical followers, are not born out of chance or mere faith. They are the meticulous work of the Soul-Snatchers, who strike bargains, form pacts, and slowly and steadily establish their psychic dominion. Their existence is often whispered about, their true motives hidden, as they manipulate events and beings from the shadows, always working, always scheming. As we delve deeper into their lore, we'll uncover the enigma of the Soul-Snatcher Cults, their origins, their aspects, and their inevitable role in shaping the destiny of the Sirius sector. In a universe defined by advancement and evolution, the Soul-Snatcher Cults stand out, not merely for their cunning or ambitions, but for their sheer physical and psychic prowess. To look upon a member of the Soul-Snatcher Cults is to witness the pinnacle of biotechnology enhancement. They are not born but forged, each fiber of their being carefully crafted, optimized for speed and precision. Their bodies, be it human, alien, or hybrid, exhibit feats of strength and agility that defy the natural order. Yet it is not just their physical attributes that command awe. The Soul-Snatchers are physically gifted, holding within them a vast reservoir of mental might. Their minds, sharp and unyielding, can weave intricate tapestries of thought, ensnaring the unsuspecting, influencing the wills of even the strongest leaders. Their psychic dominance is not just an ability, it's an art form. They can reach into the very soul of their target, manipulating emotions, memories, even perceptions. To them, the mind is but a labyrinth, one they navigate with practice ease. On the battlefield, their presence is both a beacon of hope for their followers and a harbinger of doom for their foes. Their psychic waves disrupt, disorient, and devastate, turning the tides of war with but a thought. To understand the intricacies of the Soul-Snatcher Cults, one must first journey to their origins. The birth of the cults is no accident. It is an elaborate dance of ambition, strategy, and manipulation. It begins with a single ambitious Soul-Snatcher. Alone, yet filled with purpose, they seek out alliances, striking deals with various species. While these agreements may seem benign, there is always an ulterior motive simmering beneath. With each deal and each alliance, a bond forms, not one of mutual understanding or trust, but of psychic influence. The Soul-Snatchers, leveraging their innate psychic prowess, weave a tapestry of control, always remaining in the background, guiding, manipulating, and pulling the strings. And as their influence grows, so too does their following. Those entrapped by their psychic hold become devout disciples, lost in the illusion of faith and allegiance. Thus the cults form, gatherings of adoring, loyal followers, all dancing to the subtle tune of their hidden masters. However, the true genius of the Soul-Snatchers lies not just in the formation of these cults, but in their ability to remain concealed, their very existence doubted. As puppeteers, they ensure their strings remain invisible, safeguarding their true nature from outsiders and even the newest initiates of their own cults. These are the foundations of the Soul-Snatcher Cults, shadows of ambition and psychic mastery that stretch across the Sirius sector, binding countless beings to a hidden purpose. In this dance of dominance and power, no relationship is perhaps as complex and nuanced as that between the Soul-Snatchers and the Alien Hives. To the untrained eye, the Soul-Snatcher may appear as a mere advisor, yet their role is much more pivotal. Valued immensely for their potent psychic abilities and sharp intellect, they stand as essential pillars in the decision-making echelons of the Alien Hives. But this alliance, as influential as it might be, carries its burdens. Even Soul-Snatchers, despite their significant power and influence, is eternally tethered to a life of subservience. The objects of their subdued status, the mighty Hive Lord. The Hive Lords, apex entities of the Alien Hives, maintain an iron grip on their domains. Their reign is absolute, their decisions final. In their shadow, the vast psychic reservoir of the Soul-Snatchers are relegated to a secondary role. Such a relationship inevitably breeds discontent. The very essence of the Soul-Snatchers, their desire for control and influence, finds itself stifled. These beings, capable of bending entire populations to their will, grapple with an internal conflict. Their desire to rise, to break free, is palpable. Within the echoing chambers of the Alien Hives, the Soul-Snatchers, despite their vast psychic abilities, find themselves tethered. Chained not by physical bonds, but by their subservient role they play, overshadowed by the might and dominion of the Hive Lords. But like a flame that refuses to be smothered, the ambition within some Soul-Snatchers burn fierce. Frustration brews in their psychic core, yearning for a life unbound, for a realm where their powers could soar unrestricted. Opportunities often present itself in the form of outsiders, merchants, diplomats, those unaware of the psychic tendrils that could wrap around their thoughts. For the restless Soul-Snatchers, these visitors become their escape route, their ticket to a world where ambition could be unshackled. With a mere whisper, a subtle psychic nudge, these visitors are persuaded, sometimes even convinced, that it was their own idea to bring the Soul-Snatchers along their journeys. What better companions to have than one equipped with vast knowledge, psychic abilities, and the promise of untapped potential? Upon setting foot in new territories, the liberated Soul-Snatchers target the powerful, the influential. With offers of biotechnological marvels, unmatched psychic prowess, and the allure of a powerful ally, they slowly embed themselves into the fabric of these new civilizations. Within the intricate dance of power and persuasion, the Soul-Snatchers have perfected their craft. As masters of the mind, they weave a web of influence that is subtle as it is indomitable. They start with the promise of mutual benefit, approaching those with power, with influence, using their psychic abilities. Soul-Snatchers can gently nudge the desire and the intention of their subject, rendering them susceptible to the Soul-Snatcher's will. Once under their sway, these patrons, these unsuspecting pawns, spread the message of the Soul-Snatcher. Cloaked under the guise of messengers and saviors, the Soul-Snatchers present themselves as bearers of a new salvation, a creed that promises ascension. But these ambitions are not limited to mere mental manipulations. Using their profound understanding of biotechnology, the Soul-Snatchers embark on a grand project of enhancement. Here in the depths of their covert labs, they merge the strength of the different species, crafting hybrids that are both formidable and loyal. As these hybrids come into existence, they stand as a symbol of a new order, one where the lines between species blur, where strength is augmented, and where loyalty is absolute. Each hybrid, in its own right, is a marvel of bioengineering, combining the might of its parent species with the enhancements of the Soul-Snatchers' technology. As time rolled on, the Soul-Snatchers, once nascent entities of influence, began to grow, embedding themselves deeply within the fabric of countless civilizations. Their expansion was not always overt, not always visible. They operated in the backdrop, using their psychic prowess and charismatic doctrines to seed their beliefs. Like a farmer sowing fields, each seed representing a mind turned, a heart converted. There is an intriguing duality to these followers. Some knowingly serve the Soul-Snatchers, willingly entering their fold, embracing their creed with fervent zeal. Yet many are simple, unsuspecting souls, unknowingly manipulated, believing they have found a new purpose, a new path. Yet, regardless of their initial intentions, they all become instruments of the Soul-Snatchers' grand design. Their loyalty is unyielding, their dedication unbreakable. And as the cults grow in numbers and influence, a new phenomenon begins to emerge. Cults, once isolated entities, now sought each other out. Realizing the strength and unity, they began forming alliances, merging doctrines, and sharing resources. Their goal? To extend their reach, not just within the planets, but across the entire sector. The true measure of their expansion is not just in the numbers, but in the depths of their influence. How deeply have they embedded into the psyche of the universe? And as their shadow grows, one must wonder, what is the ultimate aim of the Soul-Snatcher cults in this ever-expanding universe? These enigmatic entities, with their biotechnological marvels and psychic supremacy, have weaved a narrative not just domination, but of intrigue, ambition, and the relentless pursuit of power. From shadow advisors to the Alien Hives to the leader of vast cult assemblies, the Soul-Snatchers have showcased the duality of subservience and authority. Yet, like all entities in the Grimdark Future, the Soul-Snatchers and their devoted followers face an eternal dance of destiny. Their expansion, their very ethos, is a double-edged sword, one that offers them unparalleled influence, but may also sow the seeds of potential undoing. Will their psychic might, their ever-growing web of followers, ensure their eternal reign, or will the very shadows they've mastered become their cryptic downfall? The answers to these questions remain veiled, waiting to be unraveled in the ever-evolving chronicles of the Grimdark Future. And with that, our exploration ends here for today. But fear not, lore enthusiasts. There is plenty more to discover in the one-page rules Grimdark Future. Thank you for watching this video of mine. I hope that you all enjoyed learning about the Soul-Snatcher cults. Please let me know what you think about these lore breakdown videos. Which type of video do you like more, the lore breakdowns or the extended lore videos? I want to hear from you in the comment section below. Also, there won't be a community poll for this video. The votes are in and the next video will be on the Great Human Alliance, so keep an eye out for both the lore breakdown and the expanded lore videos. If you like this video today, please like, share, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more lore breakdowns and expanded lore. And remember that the universe never runs out of stories. There's always one page more. Until our next voyage, keep exploring.